In talking to a friend earlier this week, he was describing someone he knows who's traveling from place to place. They're taking advantage of this fact that everybody's at home anyway. And instead of being home, they're here and then they're there and then they're going to this other place, but they're traveling around the country. When I heard that idea, I just about ran to my car and jumped in and peeled out of the driveway because I'm itching to break out. There's a part of me that was so impatient with being at home. In fact, while I was on the phone with my friend, I was out walking because I didn't want to be at home anymore. Later in the week, I heard somebody talking and he used the word bored. And I realized I'm bored. I'm not bored with nothing to do. I've got plenty of things to do. But I'm bored with what I'm doing. And it makes sense because those things that were interesting and stimulating and I enjoyed for a period of time have become routine. Somebody told me the other day that once you find your groove, it feels good and you kind of stay in your groove and it feels really great, but your groove can become a rut. It can get repetitive and routine and boring. I invite you to take a look at your life. Is there some part of your life that feels that way? That feels routine, repetitive, and boring? Don't ignore that, but look at it because it's information. It's information that points you forward towards what you want more of in your life. Now, great, I was wanting being out of here, exploring, travel. And right now is not an ideal time to travel. I certainly agree with that. And so rather than go with the travel, I went to what are the qualities of that experience that I'm missing? It's novelty, it's adventure, it's being outside. And there's a social and family aspect of that as well. So how can you find those in your life? Get creative. How can you have novelty in your life right now? Reading different books or music, or calling somebody you haven't been in touch with a long time, or just trying something new, trying a new recipe, cooking something new. My partner Alex is amazing in finding new and creative things to do. And so part of what she has helped to do is find online resources that do this. We did an online virtual date night and it was super fun. There was really interesting questions. It was a nice connection and it was like being out to a really nice restaurant dinner, except we were sitting next to each other on our couch. But it had the qualities of connection and intimacy and novelty. So don't feel like just because you're constrained in the external world that you're constrained in your experience of life. There's a separation between what's going on out there and what's going on in here. And when you own that and you step into it, you can have an amazing internal experience, even with the constraints that we're existing in our external world right now. So ask yourself, start by asking, where are you bored? Lean into that. Look at the qualities of the experience that you're missing and get creative. See what you can come up with that will satiate that desire. If you do this, I would love to hear about it because I love hearing success stories from people. So drop me a line, let me know what your experience was. And either way, I hope you have a great week.